Good morning. Welcome to the More Factor. I'm Frederick Roth and I enjoy helping people overcome issues in their life, problems, things that bother them through teaching of life skills and success principles. Today we're going to continue our discussion on self-confidence. We're going to start getting into the nitty-gritty. Okay, so the nitty-gritty. When I was writing my book, The Manual to Life, I took some notes on self-confidence because I got a whole chapter written on self-confidence in there. So I've got some of my notes in front of me from when I was doing research for the book. So I got a little bit of some of my own experience, some notes from StopAnxiety.com, Katie Morton, Brian Tracy, Leo at Actualized.org. So I got a few notes here, but let's take the next 3 days and just kind of briefly cover some specific things that I really think can help people become more confident. There's lists. I've got 3 different lists. One list has 10 items, 2 lists have 5, and this one has 5 or 6. But lists are great, but I think principles are better. Principles that make sense, principles that can be put into practice. So let's jump into some principles. I think first off, we need to talk about comparing. And I believe this is the biggest reason why people are not confident of themselves. We live in a very competitive society. We've got hockey and baseball and football and all kinds of sports, and we've got swim teams and hockey teams in local areas that children participate in. And there's a lot of competition. And don't get me wrong, I believe in a bit of competition. It's good to help you want to become better. We need that in us, the desire to be better. The thing I believe people struggle with is I'm not as good as that there is the problem. I'm not as good in so and so. I'm not as good as that person or that thing. It doesn't matter as long as you're better than you were yesterday, as long as you were better than you were last week, as long as you were better than you were last month. Okay? There's a scripture in the Bible that talks about this. It says, do not compare yourselves among yourselves. This just breeds all kind of strife and contention in your lives. Be your own person. So let's talk about comparing just for a moment this morning. When we compare myself with someone else out there, you're trying to become that person. See, a lot of the principles that I teach, Tony Robbins teaches. I've learned them from him. A lot of the principles I teach, Jack Canfield teaches. I've learned them from him. Jack Canfield makes hundreds of millions of dollars a year teaching these principles. Tony Robbins, in his businesses and his trainings, makes like $500 million a year. I am not those people. And I could let the fact that they're so successful now, they weren't always, but the fact that they're so successful now destroy my dreams of becoming successful as well in those areas. My confidence can wane My confidence can be destroyed by comparing myself with them. See, you don't need to be as good or better than the best athlete in your school. You don't need to be as good or better as the best salesman in your team. You don't need to be as good or better as the best person at your job. You need to be better than you were yesterday. You need to strive to become better than who you were and own it. I've already talked about that. You gotta own that. Be confident in that. Doesn't matter how good. Doesn't matter if they made 10 sales and you made 1. Tomorrow make 2. That is you being confident in who you are and saying, you know what, I can do this. I can be better than I was yesterday. I can pick up the phone and I can make 2 calls. I can make 5 calls. I can make 10 calls. I can sign up. Whatever. I can upsell at my job 2 extra things. See, confidence isn't about comparing. Confidence is about you. So look in the mirror. Here's a little, as we close off. I thought I was going to get a little more in today, but comparing is very important. Look in the mirror. Look at yourself. And ask yourself, who am I comparing myself with? Who am I comparing myself with? And really think about it, because you may look at them as some guru in their area. Trust me, they're just a human being. Just like I was able to walk into Canadian Tire and make people believe that I was this great balloon artist, never done it before in my life. And I was a great balloon artist. Did an amazing job, got the pictures and the money to prove it. The point being, you need to be you, not them. Look yourself in the mirror and say, I am me. Call yourself by name. Like this, I am Frederick Grove, and I am not that other person. Call out their name, whoever it might be. I am me, and I am happy to be me. And we'll talk about that a little more tomorrow. But affirmations help with that. Take that negative thing, turn it into a positive affirmation, and remind yourself, I am amazing. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. God made me who I am. Everybody has a plan. Everybody has a purpose. And I truly believe that. One of my goals in life is to help people find that goal, find that plan, that they can pattern their life around, instead of just wishy-washy floundering. So, remember, turn off the comparison thing. Turn on the better you. I am going to be better today than I was yesterday. Look in the mirror. Tell yourself, you're you. You're not the person you're comparing yourself with. You're you. Okay? I believe in you. You can do this. And by doing just that simple thing, you'll feel better. Your back will be straighter. Your head will stand up. You'll be able to smile better. You'll be able to look people in the eye when you talk to them. So, do this. It will change your life. We'll get more into some more of the nitty-gritty tomorrow. God bless. Thank you for watching The More Factor, and we will see you tomorrow morning.